Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be talking about a very important topic, which is very much important according to like day-to-day life also, and also academically. If you will see, it's a very important topic. Many of the students they fail to, though it's a very easy topic, but then too they struggle it while solving the problems based on this topic. So let's see which topic we are going to learn today. So today we are going to learn about fractions. Fractions are very important topic. Um, so basically what fractions means. So fractions are nothing but they are part of a whole. Okay, so in today's video we will be only going to see what are the fractions, what are its different type with an example, and in the next video we will be seeing and we'll be solving questions based on different types of fractions. Okay, so let's see. As I said, fractions they are nothing but they are part of a whole. Now suppose if you are having let's say a pizza with you, and you have divided your pizza in few equal parts, and then out of those equal parts you are taking out some parts from it. Okay, so that how can you represent mathematically? So you can use a concept of fractions over here. Okay, so fractions represents the part of a whole or a collections of object. As you can see over here in this image, I have one circle and I have divided like it's showing that this circle is divided, and from that some few one part is taken out. So whatever you are taking it out, you represent it with the help of a fractions. Okay, now in fractions there are two important things we have to know. One is a numerator and one is a denominator. So whenever you are representing a fraction, now see, I am having over here with me a slice of pizza. Okay, and this slice of pizza is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, so in whatever parts you are simply dividing your object or particular thing, so that equal parts you have to show it downside, that is in the denominator, and in the numerator what will come. Now from this pizza which I have divided into 4 equal parts, now 3 pizzas are left, so that I will show over here 3, so that the remaining I will write up. Okay, or else you can also show it like this way. Okay, out of these 4 equal parts, one part is missing. Okay, so one part is taken out. So you can write like this way also. 1 divided by 4. That is one part is taken out. Out of how many parts? Out of 4 equal parts. Okay, so in this way also you can represent a fraction. This is also correct. This is also correct. So there are two things is important. One is a numerator and one is a denominator. In the denominator, the number of equal parts, your one whole thing in whatever parts you are dividing, that many parts will come in the denominator, and in the numerator, the remaining parts or else the taken out parts will come out. Okay, you will write in the numerator. Now one more important thing you should know about the fractions, that fractions can be represented into 3 different ways. Now what are they? One, you can write in the fraction form. One, you can write it as a percentage, so it's a 3/4, which means it's a 75%, or you can show it as with the help of a decimal also. So when you will divide it with the decimal, so you can show it with the help of decimals also, fractions also, and the percentage also. Now let's move ahead. I hope this much is clear. So fractions are simply nothing but they are parts of a whole. Okay, now let's move. Next we are having types of fractions. Now there are multiple types of fractions and they are very easy. Okay, so one by one we'll see what are they. The first one we are having is a unit fraction. Unit fractions are the fractions in which you will have numerator 1 as your answer. That is known as a unit fraction. Okay, so let's see with an image. So in this square is divided into 4 equal parts. so 4, and one part is colored, so 1 upon 4. So numerator is 1. This circle is divided into 8 equal parts and one part is colored, so 1 upon 8. This rectangle is divided into 3 different parts and one part is colored, so 1 upon 3. So basic thing is your numerator has to be 1. Then only you can say it out that it's a unit fraction. Understood? Easy. Now let's move to the next. Next we are having is a proper fractions. Now proper fractions are the fractions where the numerator will always be smaller than the denominator. The numerator value, the upper value will always be, this upper value will always be smaller than the lower, that is a denominator value. So let's see how. So as you can see over here, in the first you can see this pizza is divided into two parts. Okay, so two will come up down and the one part is still remaining, so 1 upon 2. Then this is divided into 6 equal parts, then 5 parts are remaining, 5 by 6. Then this. So basic thing is what, your numerator has to be smaller than the denominator, then you can say that it's a proper fraction. Next we are having is improper fraction. So improper fraction, it's opposite of a proper fraction. So improper fractions are the fractions where the numerator will always be greater than the denominator. So you can see over here, okay, two circles I am having. So one circle is fully covered from another circle. I have this one part is colored. So from these 4 parts, 4 is written down and this 5 parts color, it's written up, so it's written 5 divided by 4. So improper fraction is, you have to see that your numerator is greater than your denominator. And one thing is you have to remember over here, that whenever you are having a improper fraction, you have to always convert it into another fraction. And what is that another fraction is? It's a mixed fraction. Whenever your answer is coming in the form of an improper fraction, you have to always convert it into mixed fraction. You can say mixed fraction also, or you can also say mixed numbers also. Now, but what are they? Okay, so we'll see what are they. Mixed fractions are nothing but consist of a whole number, that one whole complete part will be there, and a proper fraction. So it's combination of a one whole and a proper fraction. Let's see how. So as you can see over here, I have two circles and the two circles are divided into 10 10 equal parts. Now from first circle, this circle, I have colored all the equal parts. Okay, so no part is remaining, so which means it's one complete circle I am using. So I'll write 1 as it is, and then from this second I have colored only one part, so 1 divided by 10. So you'll write in the combination of a whole number and a fraction, and that fraction has to be a proper fraction. You cannot write improper one. If you'll write improper, then you have to again convert it into a mixed, like proper. Okay, so now here also I will show you how you can convert this improper fraction into a mixed one. Okay, so what you will do, you will simply divide this 5 with 4. Okay, so I will write here 5 will go inside, 4 will be outside. 4 ones are 4. Okay, now 5 minus 4 is 1. So yeah, here you have to remember this one trick, Q Q R D. Or for your understanding way, you can also say it like queen riding over a donkey. Okay, so what is my Q over here? So this is my Q, this is my R, and this is my D, that is divisor. Okay, so you have to write this in this form. So my Q is 1, so I will write 1, then R remainder 1 divided by 4. Okay, this 1 has to be it should be in the middle of numerator and the denominator. Okay, you cannot write like this way, 1 upon 4, or you cannot write 1 upon 4. That is a totally wrong way of writing a whole number, a mixed fraction or a mixed number. It has to be like this way. Okay, so as you can see, one whole number, which means this my first circle completely colored, so that's why one whole number. And then over here only one part is colored out of 4, so 1 upon 4. Okay, so here one thing, two things you have to keep in mind very nicely is whenever you are having improper fraction as your answer, you have to always convert them into a mixed numbers, or you can say mixed fractions. Easy. And in this way you can convert your uh, like improper fraction into a mixed one. Only if they will say that keep it as improper only, then you can keep. But they never say to keep it in improper, they always say to convert it into a mixed one. Okay, now let's see the next one. Next we are having is the like fractions. So like fractions are simply nothing but the fractions which have the same denominator. Now suppose if you are having two fractions with you, or more than two fractions, and you have to say whether they are like fractions or not. So the basic thing you have to say is they should have the same denominator. So as you can see over here in these four fractions, I have denominator is 5, 5, 5, 5. So that's why this is known as a like fraction. Next we are having is unlike fraction. So it's opposite of like fraction. So fractions with different denominators. So as you can see over here, all three fractions, they all are having the different denominators. So that's why I will say that this is a unlike fraction. And the next and the last one we have over here with us is an equivalent fraction. So fractions that have the same value after being simplified or reduced. Now if suppose they'll give you two fractions and they tell you have to say whether these fractions are equivalent fractions or not. So how can you say when you will simplify both the fractions, they should have the same value? If they are having the same value, then they are equivalent. Now let's see. If you will see over here, 1 upon 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8. If I will divide this, okay, now 1 upon 2 is already in its simplified form. Now I can simplify this. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. Then 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So after simplifying these three fractions, I'm getting the answer as 1 upon 2 only. So that's why I can say that these all fractions are equivalent fractions. I hope you all have understood today's topic, fraction and its different types. Let's see a summary. So here we have with us a table having all the different types of fractions along with its definition and an example. Hope you all have enjoyed today's video and learning. Do like, share and subscribe. Comment down below if you know, if you want to know or if you want to study a different topic. I'll try to make a video on that. Thank you. Happy learning.